Well, you done me and you bet I felt it. I tried to be chill, but you're so hot that I melted. I fell right through the cracks. Now I'm trying to get back. Before the cool done run out, I'll be giving it my bestest. And nothing's gonna stop me but divine intervention. I reckon it's again my turn to win some or learn some. But I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. Well, open up your mind and see like me. Open up your plans and damn, you're free. I look into your heart and you'll find love, 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 and love. Listen to the music of the moment, people dance and sing. We're just one big family, and it's our God-forsaken right to be loved, love, 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 love. So I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm sure there's no need to complicate. Our time is short. This is our fate. I'm yours. Do you, but do you, but do you want to come on? I scooch on over closer, dear, and I will nibble your ear. I've been spending way too long checking my tongue in the mirror and bending over backwards just to try to see it clearer. But my breath fogged up the glass, and so I drew a new face and I laughed. I guess what I'll be saying is there ain't no better reason to rid yourself of vanities and just go with the seasons. It's what we aim to do. Our name is our virtue, but I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. Well, open up your mind and see like me. Open up your plans and damn, you're free. I look into your heart and you'll find that the sky is yours. So please don't, please don't, please don't. There's no need here to complicate, 'cause our time is short. This is our fate. I'm yours.
We have the midge, and we're out here to prove that the midge can do more damage than a lion or a tiger.
As long as I get me skirt.
Well, I did offer you spray, but you said no.
All right, sorry.
Hey!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's lovely to see you here at Cumlongan Castle. Welcome. We're here for this very special occasion for the wedding of Richard and Sharon. Earlier on, this lovely couple stood up within the great hall of Cumlongan Castle before a marriage celebrant and experienced the marriage of the law. Built into their wedding day celebration, they have requested to take a step back in time and experience the marriage of the heart, the marriage of tradition, in the form of an ancient laird blessing. Jimmy, if you wouldn't mind getting my shoes in me. Explain that to you first. Why the attire, it was getting near to Halloween. Come on and enjoy us, it gets more exciting. I'll save us going to pick you out when we need you. Come on, girls. In a bygone age, folks, one of the ways a couple could get married was through a certain ceremony called handfasting. It meant that the couple, just like today, would decide to get married, and then they would choose a location, which could be anywhere really, but one of the favourite spots was a place where two rivers meet. And the idea behind that was that you can separate this marriage, you can separate these waters, you can separate these marriage. So that's what it was all about. They would then choose a celebrant who could be anybody from the local community. Stipulation was they had to be of impeccable character and an outstanding member or an upstanding member of the community. Well, what can I say? They don't come much better than this. There were marriages of betrothed, meaning they were designed to last a year and a day, during which time either party could say, I've had enough, I'm off-ski, and go to pastures new.
1 year in the days.
Start all over again. There's this guy over here, I'm getting kind of worried he's away with it. And that's what it's all about. The couple decided to go ahead with it and let the marriage stand. The next time the priest or the vicar came round, he would bless that union. So the whole idea was that they made promises and vows to each other. They would join right hands, and then their hands would be tied with a strip of tartan. So excited. That was absolutely lovely. Cumlongan Castle was quite famous at one time for its weddings and its blessings. And it's the current lairds' desire that every couple who comes here has the opportunity to experience what it was like to have their marriage blessed in this way. So this tonight is a laird's blessing, it's a hand-fasting ceremony, and it's really just to put the icing on the cake, as it were. Do you like that?
Wonderful. That's good, that's all.
And it's really lovely that you people here have been able to gather and join with us. And I know from the accents that you're all over the place, and that's wonderful. Some from the Stuartry, some from abroad, some from Edinburgh, and some from Glasgow, and that's really lovely. The difference between the cultures of Edinburgh and Glasgow are really quite remarkable, and it's that when you hear a gun go off in Edinburgh, you know it's 1 o'clock. Absolutely. And I know that you had for your main ceremony this afternoon, you had one of the top registrars. How am I doing, Kath? All right?
Oh, she's still here. You're all right, she's still here.
Absolutely wonderful.
How does that cost you to say that?
So what we're going to do is we're going to do a reenactment of how people got married in the bygone age. And a lot of people got quite a lot out of the laird's blessing. And we just hope that as you go through life together that your marriage will deepen and your love for each other will grow stronger. So you'll both make 6 vows and 6 promises to each other, and after each promise and vow has been made, your hand will be tied with a strip of tartan. We're using the Murray tartan tonight because it was the Murrays that built this place in 1451, and they didn't like it, and they moved up to Scone Palace in Perthshire and bought it miserable. So, absolutely wonderful. So it's really a lot, and we're going to call on a lot of you just to help us today, because in a bygone age, the villagers would know them from about this high, and they were anxious to really just become involved and anxious just to help. Some of them just came out to see what was going on, because they're really nosy. If you think that's bad, son, you want to try wearing a kilt. You're a man or a mouse, to see well enough. Right, before we go ahead with the ceremony, identification is a major problem or a major thing in Scotland, so I'm going to ask the groom first. We're going to ask Richard, because you can go first because you have to be the husband And you are soon to be the head of the house. Just state your name, give us your full name.
My name
Yes,
is Richard John Inge.
lovely.
There you go.
And do you come here of your own free will?
I do indeed.
And do you come here with your family's blessing?
I do indeed.
Do you have anybody from your family that's willing to own up to that?
Yes, I have indeed. My mother.
Hello, darling. This is a happy day for you, isn't it? Absolutely, absolutely wonderful. Sharon, would you give us your full name to these lovely people, please?
My name's Sharon Watson. Inge, even.
And do you come here with your family's blessing?
Yes, I do.
Is there anybody from your family here that would willing to back that up?
My Uncle Joseph.
Oh, that's absolutely lovely. Always like to meet those who are paying for the wedding. Not only were the couple joined together, the family and friends and guests, they were joined as well. So you have a responsibility now that you've gathered here with us. Do you stand here to bear witness and share responsibilities with this devoted couple? The duties you have are to be honest and caring with them and to help guide them through the troubled times they will encounter in their life. Are you willing to do that? Yes. On behalf of family and friends, do you bear witness to the vows of this couple? Yes. Will you, on behalf of family and friends, celebrate their marriage, standing beside them through the rough times as well as the smooth, without standing between them? Absolutely wonderful. So will you give your blessing to this couple on their union? Yes! Absolutely wonderful. Do you promise to honour every blank cheque that Richard and Sharon... Okay, before we enter the ceremony, we have a reading, which is really quite a special reading. Who have you chosen from these lovely people to do this reading?
My brother Peter.
Peter, go for it, mate.
Where is he?
You're all right.
Didn't tell me.
If you want to borrow my Gregory's, you're all right.
He's got Gregory's himself. He's all right.
Go. Just standing, facing your audience. Nice stop of your voice.
I'm reading all of it.
Just read the page two.
Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast. It is not proud, it is not rude. It is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always preserves. Love never fails.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely wonderful. Richard did say that you had the best readers at the very start.
That's it, brother.
Absolutely lovely.
Embarrassed now.
We're going to ask you now to come and face each other and to join right hand. Join right hand. That's what you call offering the right hand of fellowship. Whenever you meet somebody, the first thing you do, the hand goes out and shake hands with them. But in some areas of this country, you've got to be careful where you do that and who you do it with. Because you could end up with an old car or half a dozen sheep or something. The midges are not too bad. They've got to joking. It's all right for you. We've got to suffer this every day. Okay. We're going to make 6 promises and 6 bindings with each other. And after each promise is made, okay. Richard, because you're to be the husband, to the head of the house, you can go first. And the first question I have for you is, will you cause Sharon any concern?
No.
If you were to cause a concern, would this be your intent?
Go back to
You give the wrong answer, I'll kick you. Okay, Sharon, will you cause Richard concern? If you were to cause him concern, would this be your intent? So will you share each other's concerns and seek to alleviate them? And so the first promise and vow had been made. Who do you wish to tie the knot from these lovely people to seal that promise for all time?
Sophie.
Sophie, up for it, darling. There's no midget up there, darling. Okay. Nice, neat Go around there with a nice wee knot on it. That'll be sufficient.
Granny will do fine.
Right, got a wee reading there for you. Okay, listen to this. Very special reading. It's amazing. Thank you very much. Big round of applause. Okay, we now go on to binding number 2. And Sharon, we start with you, my dear. And the question I have for you is, you probably want to think about this. Will you burden Richard?
Yes.
You better believe it is not an option. If you were to burden him, would this be your intent?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Richard, you might want to think about it as well. Will you burden Sharon?
No, not at all.
If you were to burden him, would this be your intent?
No, not at all.
So both of you share each other's burden so that you will grow stronger in this unit.
Yeah.
So binding number 2 has been made. Who do you wish to tie the knot to seal this binding?
Jim.
Young James.
Absolutely lovely.
Hello, James.
Wonderful. One of the best. There we go, sir. You've got a lovely reading with this one. Thank you so much. All right.
Love puts the thing in together. The sun in a palm, the hope in tomorrow, the joy in the heart. As this knot is tied, so are your lives now bound.
Thank you very much. Big round of applause. One of the best readers.
Don't suck up to it, for goodness sake.
Very missed it.
Okay, we're on binding number 3. Richard, we'll start with you with this one. I would say careful small. All right. And the question is, will you cause Sharon anger?
No. No, no.
If you were to cause her anger, would this be your intent?
No, not at all.
Right answer. Okay, Sharon, will you cause Richard anger?
Yes.
Comes with a job, doesn't it?
That's the correct answer.
If you were to cause him anger, would this be your intent?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, wonderful. So will you share each other's burdens so that you will grow stronger?
Yes.
And that you will take the heat from your anger and that you will strengthen your union?
Yes.
Absolutely wonderful. And so this binding is made. Who do you wish to tie the knot? To seal this promise for all time. Anybody smoke a pipe?
Mother.
Go for it. Go for it, darling. Who's your chance to get your name back?
I had a dance with her earlier on.
Yeah, that's weird.
Lovely.
Thank you, mother.
Mother, there's a wee reading for you, darling. Absolutely. Oh, you're all
There's
right.
only one line for you,
There is only one line, but it's big print, so it's you can do it in the Gaelic.
May this cord draw your hands together in love. May the vow you have spoken never grow bitter in your mouths. May your love for each other grow deeper than the ocean.
Thank you very much, Chantal. Wow, mother sees I'm a happy bunny of the day. The midges are about to go to bed.
Said that before.
All right, in a minute or two. Right, here we go. Binding number 4. Sharon, will you share Richard's laughter?
So think about that.
You sure about that?
Oh, she wasn't sure about that.
You've got to make sure. All right. Richard, will you share Sharon's laughter?
Yeah.
So will both of you concentrate on the positive in each other and focus on those special moments in life?
Yes.
Absolutely wonderful. So binding number 4 has been made. Who do you wish from these lovely people to tie the knot?
Uncle Joseph.
Go for it. The no midges over here, mate. You're all right.
Roll me.
Come on, Joseph. They're all at my kilt.
Your kilt, they're at my kilt as well. Doing something to me. Yeah, just the one thing.
Instructions on the back. Here we have a reading for you as well, okay? nice Scottish accent, top of the voice, go for it.
No A's.
The true way and the sure way to friendship is through humility, being open to each other, accepting each other, just as we are knowing each other. May this not remain tied, but as long as your love shall last.
Absolutely lovely. Thank you so much. Lovely. Wow. All these readings have been taken from Celtic blessings down through the ages, so they're from all parts. And there's an Irish one coming up as well. Okay. We're on binding number 5. Okay, Richard, will you share Sharon's dream? Sharon, will you share Richard's dream? You know that a bit. So will you dream together, both of you, to create new realities and hope?
Yes.
So binding number 5 has been made. Who do you wish? From all these lots of people who are scratching, tie the knot, seal this vow. I noticed a lot of people have bottled it and they've gone into the house, but the midges follow it. Number 5.
Don't tie it too tight.
Go for it, madame. Absolutely. I've never seen a knot like that in my life. Okay, here we go. Nice big accent, top of the voice.
Spirits that fall, may the roof above never fall in, may we below never fall out. With the fashioning of this knot are tied all the desires, dreams, love and happiness wished for.
Thank you very much. You round of applause. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much. Absolutely super. You're on binding number 6, and it's the very final binding, and it's a special binding. And the question I have for you, if you can start, Sharon, will you honour this man? Richard, will you honour this woman? So will you both seek never to give cause to break that honour?
No.
Oh, see how this wedding's going. And so the 6th vow and final promise has been made. Who do you wish to tie the knot to seal this promise?
Young Colin over there. Yes, you Colin.
Absolutely lovely. David, do you see that? Is that the money?
A wee granny, do. A wee granny.
Hey! A wee granny. There we go.
Now you feel no rain, for each of you will be shelter for the other. Now you feel no cold for each other. Of you will be warm to the other. Now there will be no loneliness, for each of you will be companion for the other. Now there will be 2 persons, for there is only one life before you.
Thank you, Colin.
Thank you very much. Binding number 6 is special because they're not something binding or not formed by these cords, but instead by your vow. Either of you can drop these cords at any time. But as always, you hold with your own hands the making of the breaking of this wedding. Now your hands look quite tightly tied, so we're going to call on the piper to give us a Thank you very much, Stanley. It was a lovely tune. No, it's too far. Stanley and Lindsay, they do the piping here at the castle. And it's absolutely, well, they're from the McGregor clan. There you go. Absolutely brilliant. Well, Richard and Sharon, you have been well and truly handfasted. And so now you can just take the most honourable title that a man and a woman could ever have, and that is the title of husband and wife. So give them a round of applause for it. What we normally do is we allow them to take the first step forward as husband and wife, and we're going to do that now, but there's a
Oh, the broom. That's your taxi home, dear.
Top to toe. And then she would take the broom with her to the wedding for some reason. For why, I don't know. I think it was to have a good look at some of them.
To make sure there are no midges there.
The significance of the broom is that the bottom half, the hairy bit, is for cleanliness. And the shaft of the broom denotes the strength of the family. So they're really quite a strong family. So what we're going to do, I'm going to ask this lovely couple to jump the broom, but I'll put the hairy end at his side.
Hey, I've got the kill on.
He's with us. Oh, come on. Jump it. Jump the broom. Absolutely brilliant. And you have one final secret promise to make to each other, and then we can go down and we can place the knife into Mother Earth to celebrate this wedding and just to seal the promise on the whole day. When the Scots were having a meeting, when they'd finished it, they would do something tangible. Sometimes they would use a ring, sometimes they would have something set in stone, other times they would kiss the blade of a Scots Highland knife. And that's what we're going to do. You make one secret solemn promise to each other, and after we've done that, we kiss the blade of a Scots Highland knife, and then we will go down onto the grass to place this into Mother Earth to seal these promises for all time. So make that promise to each other. You'll never keep up. Wanna have another go? Have you made that promise?
Yes.
Absolutely wonderful. You can kiss the blade of a Scots Highland knife. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much for that. We need somebody to carry the knife for us down onto the land.
Oh my God.
Have you anybody?
Yes. Jerome.
Go for it.
Get the faggot.
Absolutely.
He's meant to be
There's a
responsible.
secret to this. You hold the knife. You've got to count your fingers now. When you get down there, you should have the same amount. I'll be 9, 8, 7, 5, 11. We're just spending this time with this happy couple. And that's what they would do, you know, and they would make their promise, and then they would do something tangible. So you can come back here in 100 years' time, I'll still be here. And then they would place the knife into Mother Earth. Now, congratulations to you, Sharon, because you married into a very wealthy family.
Mother? What have you told me?
They're away from down the south, and they were very well landowners. Leicestershire. Right. And it's really wonderful. Now, just as you're starting your marriage and you're starting from humble beginnings, it reminds me of the fracas of the Campbells had in the McDonald's on Line Close, same thing. And see how they've all grown, and it's absolutely wonderful. And it was, the McDonald's have got this tremendous, great empire there, and it started with the old grandfather. He had a farm.
Selling burgers.
Ladies and gentlemen, the new Mr. and Mrs. Inn. We're going to head down onto the grass, and then we're going to complete the ceremony down there. Follow on, folks.
Don't fall over, Jerome.
Oh, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been quite an exciting day and it's been quite a long day. But earlier on you witnessed this lovely couple in the great hall making promises and vows to each other. These promises were sealed with a ring. Then you've had your celebration, and we ended the night with a Celtic blessing and our lairds blessing. And they made 6 promises and 6 vows to each other. And then after which they had made a final secret promise to each other. And after they'd made that promise, they kissed the blade of a Scots Highland knife. And here we are, underneath the ancient battlements of Cumlonging Castle. And we're going to place that knife into the tip of it into the ground to put the seal on the whole wedding today. Well, knife bearer, I'm going to ask you to give the knife to the happy couple, to Richard and to Sharon. And you just, both of you place your hand on it and you push the knife into the ground. Go for it. Very much. Ladies and gentlemen, the Laird of Cumlongan has been pleased to bless this union. Let the celebrations commence.
Trying not to stare the night that I first met you. You had me mesmerized, and 3 weeks later in the front porch light, taking 45 minutes to kiss goodnight, I hadn't told you yet, but I thought I loved you then. Now you're my whole life, now you're my whole world. I just can't believe the way I feel about you, girl. Like a river meets the sea, stronger than it's ever been. We've come so far since that day, and I thought I loved you then. I remember taking you back right where I first met you. You were so surprised, there were people around, but I didn't care. I got down on one knee right there once again. I thought I loved you then. Now you're my whole life, now you're my whole world. I just can't believe the way I feel about you, girl. Like a river meets the sea, stronger than it's ever been. We've come so far since that day,
find out.